Hello, and welcome back to the Mike on the Mic podcast. It's DJ Mikey D, and we're back with an unfiltered Friday, as usual. And first up, let's hit today's
Song of the Day with DJ Mikey D.
Let's see what we got. Today's song of the day, Sum 41, In Too Deep. So give that a song in support of Mike on the Mic podcast today, baby. You better hit that up. But let's get into today's first news story here. And we got Lego instructs California Police Department to stop using Lego heads to mask identities of suspects. That sounds kind of funny, and especially why would Lego even care about that? I mean, the Murrieta Police Department in California has been instructed by Lego to stop digitally adding Lego heads onto photos of suspects, according to recent reports. Murrieta Police Department Lieutenant Jeremy Durant told Fox News Digital in a statement that the Lego group requested that it stop using Lego heads in their social media posts. For these people that they would arrest, the Lego group reached out to us and respectfully asks us to refrain from using their intellectual property in our social media content, which we, of course, understand and will comply with. Okay, so they're being pretty nice about it. That's good, at least. We are currently exploring other methods to continue publishing our content in a way that is engaging and interesting to our followers. That's funny that they actually care about that and stuff. I feel like my local PD and stuff, they never even really care. Like if they just arrest somebody, they'll just put a boring story up. But these guys are actually they're putting Lego faces covering their heads. That's kind of funny. In an Instagram post from Tuesday, the Murrieta Police Department explained that it was placing Lego head images over suspect face to mask their identities in accordance with state law. On January 1st, new law went into effect that restricts how and when law enforcement agencies in California share suspect photos and mugshots. So that's wild. I didn't even know that, to be honest. The new law, it's called Assembly Bill 994 and Penal Code 13665. Now prohibits law enforcement from sharing suspect photos for non-violent crimes. So probably theft and, GTA. I don't know. Is Grand Theft Auto a violent crime? I guess it could be if you assault somebody to get it, but if you just steal a car, probably not, so they probably won't. Yeah, a non-violent crime. Unless specified circumstances exist. Additionally, the new law requires agencies to remove suspects' mugshots from social media after 14 days. Unless special circumstances exist. The Murrieta Police Department prides itself in its transparency with the community, but also honors everybody's rights and protections as afforded by law, even suspects. In order to share what is happening in Murrieta, we chose to cover the faces of suspects to protect their identity while still aligning with the new law. So they took these Lego heads and put them on there, and Lego's like, bruh, we don't fucking want that. Which is crazy. I would let, if I was head of Lego, I'd let it. I mean, I wouldn't be head of Lego because I'm a dumbass, but if I was, I'd be like, yo, put them on the guys, Depending on what they did, but it seems like they only used them for non-violent crimes, so it's not like the end of the world for Lego or anything. It's kind of funny. It's kind of a funny story regardless. But before we get into the next one, we're going to decide what I'm having for dinner tonight. So let's figure out.
What the hell's for dinner with DJ Mikey D?
Spin the wheel here. And tonight, fried pork chops and gravy, dude. I don't even have none of that here. And I've never fried a pork chop. That doesn't even sound that good, to be honest. Sounds like a southern meal. But okay, I'll hit the story, I'll get down with it. So let's get into our second news story of the day here. This one just sounded so weird to me. I was like, dude, I gotta do this. Man arrested after allegedly taking leg of pedestrian after train incident in Wasco KS KC. What the hell am I saying right now? Okay. Man arrested after allegedly taking leg of pedestrian after a train incident. Okay. I don't know where this location is. Okay. Looks like there's a film here. The bottom of it says a witness films a man eating a severed leg that came from a. What? I thought he was just taking it. Okay, that title was way different. Okay, the video says a witness films a man eating a severed leg, which officers say came from that train incident. What the fuck? Officials said the suspect man who allegedly removed evidence from the Wasco Amtrak station on Friday was identified as 27-year-old Rosendo Telez. At around 8 a.m., deputies responded to the railroad police to report a pedestrian. Sorry, you got a burp here. To a pedestrian who was struck by a train at the station in the 700 block of G Street in Wasco. Deputies learned that Soles allegedly removed evidence, which was the leg, from the scene. Telez was found and arrested without incident on multiple outstanding warrants. And for taking that evidence of the scene, taking a leg, and apparently taking a bite out of it. That's wild. The Kern County Sheriff's Office is investigating an incident in the Wasco area involving a pedestrian who was struck by a train, killing them and severing their leg. Officials say Friday morning, pedestrian's leg was taken by a man after they were struck in the area of G Street and 7th Street. The man who allegedly took the leg is in custody. Sheriffs confirm an eyewitness news crew is on scene, and the incident is under investigation. It's a short story there. The story actually never said anything about the eating of the damn leg. So I gotta watch this just to make sure. And I got my sound on. I'm gonna turn the sound off my computer because for some reason the sound is coming out of my computer, even though I have my headphones in. So I don't know what the hell that's about. But let's just take a quick glance at the video. Okay, I didn't really see him eating it. Because then again, it had a huge blur over his head. Because this is from a news thing. So, yeah, we'll never know. We would never know, honestly. Yeah, that's the second story. Yeah, weird turn. But we figured out what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. When I'm eating dinner, I like to watch a movie. So,
Let's hit the cinemas.
figure out what I'm watching tonight. Oh, and tonight I'm watching Back to the Future, baby. I'm watching Back to the Future. Beautiful movie. Beautiful movie. And some say Rick and Morty, inspired by Back to the Future. I believe it. You seen Rick? Rick looks like Doc. As if you didn't know that. I'm sure everybody knows that. But we're going to hit our third and final news story of the day. This one is woman accused of impersonating FBI agent attempting to close down a Waffle House. What the hell's up with Waffle House? Why is Waffle House nuts? Why is everybody fighting in Waffle House? Why do people want to close it? What the fuck's going on at Waffle House? Let's find out. Tennessee. An East Tennessee woman claimed to be an FBI agent and attempted to close down a Waffle House because its workers allegedly sold drugs from the back door of the restaurant. What the fuck is going on in Waffle House? God. Kimberly Michelle Gonzalez, 60 years old, of Madisonville, was charged with criminal impersonation according to Monroe County online court records. She was the one impersonating. Officers said she was told by an employee of the restaurant that a woman was inside, claiming to be an FBI agent. The woman allegedly said that she had come to the Waffle House to shut down the restaurant because drugs were being sold in the rear of the business. The employee allegedly said that she asked Gonzalez to produce some identification, as you would, and the woman showed her a brown notebook with a Tennessee badge on it, according to the Advocate and Democrat. When the employee pressed Gonzalez to produce a real badge, the woman allegedly refused. Didn't want to. I wonder why. The employee allegedly said that they asked Gonzalez to. That's what I just read. God damn it. When Klein interviewed Gonzalez, she repeatedly told a story that she worked for the FBI, so she was still lying. Damn. Klein said she spoke with another witness who confirmed that Gonzalez claimed to be the agent, and Gonzalez was arrested and booked into the Monroe County Jail with bail set at $1,000. Bail set at $1,000? And wait a minute, what's like the rate for bail? I think they allow you to put like 50% down or so. Like half down of like your actual bail set amount. I'm not sure. So, oh man, I'm blanking here. So if it's set at 1,000, would it have been 2,000, or can she pay 500 on this to get free? I don't know. Don't take my word on that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how that works. But it was set. And as of Wednesday night, the jail records indicated she was no longer on custody. She paid it off there. And end of that story. Yeah, it was fairly recently, so maybe something will stem from it. I don't know. But yeah, this has been the Mike on the Mike podcast. Unfiltered, baby. We did some news stories, hit some crazy stuff. Let's do a little recap. Song of the day, Sum 41, In Too Deep. Give it a listen, baby. I'm having fried pork chops and gravy for dinner. Don't know, I've never had that, so we're gonna figure out what that is. And later tonight, watching Back to the Future while eating. Love that. It's been the Mike on the Mike podcast. I hope you enjoyed. Add it to your library, and also subscribe to the YouTube, because you can see a video version of myself and see how cool I look. If you want to, you don't have to. But thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.